Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Dude.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm just going to say it. I can hear you. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it officially. I'm looking square in the camera. I'm going to say it. I'm saying it. Are you ready?
Say it.
Texans
Say it.
don't know how to drive. I said
Man,
it.
I have never heard that out of you before. What's up with this?
I've said it. I'm standing by it. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. Texans don't know how to
The
drive.
man who speaks the truth, like the sky is blue and the water is wet.
Now, the problem isn't the Texans. It's all the assholes that move there from other states.
No, that is
No,
not
because
true.
then you're saying that our bearded friend up here is the problem.
Yeah, no, because if there were a bunch of Californians here, they'd drive great.
No, that's reaching, and you know it.
No. We
No,
know how to
I'm-
drive on freeways in California.
I will say they'll
We
drive
invented
better than
traffic. The rest of you can blow me.
No, I can't. No, we're good.
I'll pass. Probably the better offer I've had today, and I'm still passing.
Yes, Verm, he just ran. You just missed him. So, hey, Wickham, you're looking awful staticky right now.
I'm still trying to differentiate between Central and Mountain Time. Sorry.
Yeah. You know,
Tell that.
in Pueblo, Colorado last week, because, you know, the racetrack there is 147 years old, 50 actually, I believe is the anniversary they're about to celebrate. And apparently their FM transmitter is the same age and only transmits 0.01 watts. We had some static for a day for our audio before I went and bought all kinds of things. Then Wickham thought it was hilarious that for every day after that, oh, I heard some static. Like, you're such a dick.
I'm sitting in the tower, or not the tower, but the media room, like 5 feet from Chad. I'm on my phone. I hear static. Neil is like to the left of me. Neil's like getting ready to backhand the shit out of me. Chad's like turning around like I am going to fucking punch you.
What was the name of that radio station? It was Ely, wasn't it? That broadcast in like 5 watts of power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was because like that was the only way it could get to anybody. Yes.
Yep.
Because 1 watt is actually the normal, I believe, for a radio station. Like in a city is like 1 watt or something like that.
No,
But
no, because like KFI was 50,000 watts.
okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
But that one in Ely is like in a box canyon or
Oh
something
yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
they only need like 5 watts.
Right.
Yeah,
Then I get
99 out of San Diego at one time when their tower was in Tijuana, they were putting out like 100,000 watts, and you
is
could
that a
actually
Mexican radio?
you could actually pick up the station in like Long Beach.
That's
Wasn't that the
awesome.
one that you could pick up in like Phoenix or Western Arizona?
I approve of all of that.
You talking about that country one?
I think.
Maybe.
God, I can't remember the name of it.
But
I know there was a station. It'll come to me, but you could get it like over like 2/3 of Arizona. They had towers set up like all over the state, and you could pretty much drive across the state and have like the same radio station.
yeah, basically, if you drop off the rim towards Phoenix, anywhere from there south, you got it.
Yeah,
It was like highway country or something like that.
it was like a pop country station, but
I think it's
played-
highway.
Mm-hmm.
but
I'm
they
sure
played, like,
somebody on here will know what we're
I was
talking
gonna
about.
say.
It's country music, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it sounds right.
but they actually played like really good music. I mean, for driving, I mean, it was
Well,
like, hey,
when
that
you're-
song's not bad, or I haven't heard that in a while.
when you're on the road, that's a lot better than the voices in my head. So
I've heard them a few times, and I'm telling you, you ain't lying.
yeah, there ain't nothing good about that.
Nope.
Yeah, but Crosby listened to me talk for a week one night on our way home from Phoenix to LA.
Is that all it was?
A week, one night.
Phoenix.
In the quietest car on the planet. That was the first road trip I ever had with this
That's
cocksucker, by the
true.
way.
That is true.
And that's
and it
one
was
of the worst
awesome.
drives.
Hey, by the way, Chad's riding home with you. And then Brett giggled.
You should
You know the radio doesn't work, right?
Fuck, never mind.
You should have known.
Neglected to say one of the water pumps didn't work either. So.
Yeah. Hey, at that point, you were glad I was there because I was the leverage to hold the motor up while you replaced the water pump.
No, you were the leverage to get the hammer underneath the manifold.
Yes. Ball peen hammer. That's what you need. Lovely. I also am going to make a proclamation tonight just because. You know when you buy a package of screwdrivers and it comes with flat-bladed screwdrivers and sometimes they say right on them, not a pry bar? That's exactly what they are, you idiot tool manufacturers. Because if you use a flat-bladed screw or fastener, if you use a flat-bladed screwdriver for its intended purpose, you're an idiot. Replace the fastener with one with an actual thing worth having. Phillips, Torx, anything else. And if you use a flathead screwdriver on hose clamps, you're a Neanderthal and you should stab yourself in the eye with them. There's a reason they're hex-headed, you idiot.
What if you use a flathead screwdriver on a Zeus fastener?
If you use a flathead screwdriver on a Zeus fastener, you deserve to be stabbed in the eye as well. That's what a quarter is for, or a Zeus tool.
No, that you deserve to screw up that paint job or your wrap job.
That's true. That is exactly right. You either carry a Zeus tool in your pocket or a quarter. Either one works.
Yep. Nothing else should touch those.
No. Yeah, and like
All
I
right.
said, if you don't, if you use flat, but like, dude, it drives me insane.
Dude,
Sorry.
what was
On
the
fire tonight.
Now I know what to get Chad for Christmas.
Yeah. Pry bars.
What was that one car that the quarter turn car back in the days? Was that a Chevette or what? What was that? Remember it?
What?
Oh,
That every panel on it came off the car with
yes.
Zeus fasteners.
Right.
There's a little bit of trivia that most people's forgotten.
Was it a show car or a competition car?
It sounds
I
show.
think it.
Is
No,
it
I
really?
think they actually. I think they actually raced it. The quarter turn. What the hell was it?
I just looked up Chevette and it didn't come up with that.
Oh, there's a page on Facebook that I've come across recently that is like got all kinds of cool photos. It
Mhm.
is ISCA people that have like that showed the cars like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s
Yeah.
that collected
Yeah.
all these photos. They're
Right.
all posting them on social media now, and there's just like some insane photos of just show cars from back in the day.
Nice. Barnalicious in the house, Edward. And
Look at what the hell is the
Neil,
name of it?
the minion of all minions. Dude, we have lots of people here.
Chad, look up this statutory grape. That's an old show car. That's it's a, I believe it's a
Yes.
40 coupe, 40 or 40 Ford or 40 Merc coupe.
Well,
And it's
do you know
owned
that
by,
statutory grape was almost the color that Mopar called
I know.
plum crazy purple, by the way. Like legit, there are documents that say so. I do not see the statutory. All I'm coming up with is Mopars, and it makes my
It
head
should
hurt.
show up under ISCA stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked on it's
Yep.
ISCA Car Show Pictures, the Facebook page.
Owned by the Reverend Scrub. He used to be an ISCA judge.
You know, you
Gotcha.
bring up the statutory grape high impact color. There's a list that Chrysler banned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got it in front of me. As soon as you said that, I had to bring it up. Apparently, there are 9 names that they got rejected, which were Catch Me Copper, Unforeseeable Fuchsia, Gangrene, Well Red, Cost of Living Rose, Fisher Body Rust, Hi Ho Silver, and Frank Lloyd White.
Fisher Body Rust. That is flipping awesome.
That is pretty funny. I wonder why it didn't make it. What's ironic is that, Mopars
we
rust
know.
out even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. That's beautiful.
Why do the English drink warm beer? Because they have Lucas refrigerators.
I like that, actually.
Evening, Walt. No, I'm not.
Okay, so
what is our conversation for the evening?
well, I
other
wanted
than
to
normal
talk road
random
trips
topics?
because I just got back from one,
I'm
and
about to head out. I just got back from one and have to head out on another.
yeah, McTaggart, aka we should just call him Mr. Bushings. I built cars for a living at one time, and I have not in my lifetime put as many bushings in cars as McTaggart has. Like, it's insane. Sometimes I've known
I
him
feel
to
there's
put
a story
bushings
coming
in
along
the
with this.
same car multiple times. Even the 300. Like, how is that even a thing? But
the 300's different. The 300 is designed to eat tie rods.
yeah, that's yeah. Ugh. Okay,
That, I think,
so
just that car hard
what
enough.
I was gonna say, what I was gonna talk about was road trips. Like I said, just got done with one. Wickman sent one that is a new road trip for next year that we're talking about going on. I
Yep.
brought up to Crosby. Crosby's got a road trip in mind. So let's talk about what our road trip plans are for. Oops, I don't know what that was. It just fell off my table. But what our road trip plans are for like the next 2 months. I just finished Rocky Mountain Race Week. I have Race Week 2.0, as a lot of people call it, which is also going to be happening. That's in October, actually. I have several events to go to, but road trip wise, I think I'm done for a little while right now. Although there's a group of us trying to put together another road trip also that's just for fun. So, where is it you're going, McTaggart?
So I just got back from a 900-mile road trip in the world's largest penalty box, helping a friend move some stuff. Next week, and Chad, I've sent you the picture if you want to do a size comparison on how bad that pile of shit was. We're talking, I mean, I'm 6'3", 300, and I have a size 15 foot, and if it's the one with the T-can.
Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm working it.
I want you guys to see this because I never ever want to see one of these again in my life.
Well,
but
Did you get new glasses, McTaggart?
no, these are just blue light blockers. That's all. I work in front of a computer enough to need them.
Oh, okay.
oh, there we are. Okay. Okay. So this is the vehicle that McTaggart is talking about. Oh, it's a Dodge, which makes me laugh more. But hold on.
I wasn't even going to say anything. But
No,
I love it.
It's a
It makes
Fiat
me
with a
it
Dodge
makes me
badge.
giggle.
it's
Okay,
a Fiat.
are you ready?
It's a
Are you
Fiat with
ready?
a Ram badge, rather.
Yeah, same
And
thing.
that is seat all the way back. Steering wheel is adjusted nicely as I can. That's the room you work with. And how in the fuck does a 2016 anything not have cruise control?
What?
Oh well, if it's a box truck, they don't have them. Yeah.
This
On
is just a
purpose.
standard van.
Yeah.
And it's front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
No, fuck that
Yeah,
thing.
it's the Dodge version of a Transit, whatever. Yeah.
No, it's not. So it's the Ram ProMaster. It's a Fiat Ducato, hence the e-brake.
Yeah. It's their front wheel drive Transit van.
Yeah, it's front wheel drive. It sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
that thing sucks. But enough of that. Did about 900 miles in that, and then got
I'm
out.
not sure that my legs would fit between the steering wheel and the seat right there. Does the seat go down anymore?
No, that
Oh.
is as far back and as far low and as adjusted as the steering wheel can be. That is the best you got.
Wow.
I am a circus midget by most people's standards, and I don't think I'd be comfortable in that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, dude, Crosby, as you're fond of saying, dude, your feet touch the ground just fine.
Yeah. But in any case,
Most of the time.
In any case, get rid of that. I leave Wednesday, if luck is on my side, to take the Charger up to Carlisle for Chrysler.
What?
This is McTaggart's car.
So this is why I'm doing a shit ton of work at the last minute.
Is that what we call adjustable camber caster?
Now,
depending
is
on
it
which
just
side
me,
of the
or
brakes
does it
you're
look
on?
like it has no metal sleeve inside the bushing?
Oh, it did.
Oh no, it's in there. I can see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Way in there. Yes. Okay.
It's in there.
Wow.
But the rubber was so cooked in garbage that there was no need to press anything out. It just fell out.
Yeah.
All of it. Both sides.
Fell out. Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
those
awesome.
A-arms, all the A-arm, upper A-arm is gone. And I'm going to plug him because, frankly, the dude has pulled a miracle out of his ass. Firm Feel came through. Those are Firm Feel's upper control arms for my car.
They look pretty.
Ooh.
They do look pretty. They sent one that had like the bushing, the pocket in the back was way too small. Like you couldn't get the adjustment rod through. You couldn't get the bushings in. That dude, I called him, and within a day or two, had built a new one by hand, powder coated it and all, sent it to the house. It just got here today. The car should be on the ground tomorrow evening, and will be aligned. So
Powder
That's awesome.
coat. You said this going on a Mopar, right? Why would you waste the time?
because aren't you a mini trucker? Shut up.
I'm just
But,
fucking.
yeah, that's this is what and I called him like as soon as this happened because this was a showstopper. I'm like, okay, that does not fit, that does not work, this won't happen, and I'm not shaving metal off of the main adjustment.
What? I'm looking at the picture, and you've got all the right tools to do this with. So why would you have a problem?
because the rod's supposed to actually go in the hole, not just touch the sides. It's not a problem I've never
There's
had.
a pry bar
in
and
a
a pair of
Chevrolet-
channel locks.
Yeah, I
The
was
only
gonna
thing missing
No.
from the Mopar toolkit is vice grips and
So
a big crescent wrench.
I'm
couple weeks
confused
ago when
though.
I
I
did
am
the K-frame
confused as to what the problem is here because on a
don't-
Chevrolet that shaft does not go through.
On a Mopar,
Yeah.
it does.
No, on a
And-
Chevrolet you put one end through, that end through.
Right.
When you get it to that point, it makes it clear the other end, and you shove it up through the other end, and you put the bushings in from each side.
Yep.
Chad,
Like
this is
that's
a
not
Chevrolet,
wrong
this is a
on
Mopar.
by
Yeah.
normal.
On this, it's supposed to go through both ends. You cap them, and then you have a locking nut on each end of the cap that secures it in place.
Yeah, that's same as a Chevrolet. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
you
that
have
rod's
to.
supposed
Yeah,
go
you
through
can't.
both ends.
If you could push the shaft all the way through, then it. Well,
I'm waiting for the joke.
yeah, I don't know. That doesn't. Yeah, that's not on a Chevrolet. That would be normal. But yeah, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
But yeah,
But
they,
but he got you
is allowed.
sorted anyway.
And as far as fun, if you wanted fun, I should have sent photos from when we did the K-frame pucks. We actually had a 6-foot long tanker bar, the big fucking rod you use to break apart tank tracks. My fat ass is standing on it while Haley's uncle is underneath the car screaming bloody murder and everything vile and wretched at this car just to change out the bushings on the K-frame.
I do not understand why this thing hates you so much. I mean, that's not a hard job normally.
No, this one's been kind. You know my history, Chad. Compared.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, seriously, the K-member pucks should have been a 2-hour job. You know what I
they
mean?
should have been.
Yeah,
I'll agree.
I mean, I know they weren't, and I understand they weren't because of you had issues. I'm not saying
but
you
you're right.
did
They
it
should have
wrong,
been.
but I'm
You
just
should have
saying
Yeah.
wow.
Undo 4 bolts, gently lower the K-frame, put pucks in. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's fine. All this is me going through and okay, this is almost 50-year-old rubber that is definitely garbage quality that's being replaced.
Yeah.
Something that probably should be done if I want to drive this car on long road trips.
Well, I mean, I would say that bushing right there, that's for realsies that's a necessary, I
I
mean,
want to say ex-wife.
I'm gonna just zoom right in on that bad boy because it's that's
There's room for one more.
wow. Yeah, I mean you can stick almost your whole finger in there.
That's what she said.
I know.
Must have a big finger.
Yeah, well there you go, dude.
So
Can I put my finger in your belly button? That's not my belly button. It's not my finger.
And we've gone sideways.
I forgot about that
you
one.
were sideways.
No, I forgot about that one. I haven't heard that one out of Crosby in a very long time. That's such a good one. Dude, Daphne used to laugh her ass off every time he said that one. Oh, Jesus. I love it. That's so good. So good.
Wickham is unusually quiet tonight.
I know.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's your...
I'm almost
you had a road
unnerved.
trip. You just did a road trip, and then what's your next road trip going to be?
We went to Wyoming this past weekend and got a new family member.
Okay. I still haven't seen pictures. Did I miss them?
I really haven't posted that many pictures of him.
He's still in WITSEC, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He had to testify against the lab they got him from.
Yeah.
How is Angus doing?
He is napping right here next to me.
And is he a happy dog?
He is a very skittish dog. Any little noise freaks him out because think about it. You've been in the same environment, same cage, kennel for 6 years. So you come out and the feel of wet grass freaks you out.
Right.
A car turning its tires on asphalt. Like, what is that noise? And you're jumping. Just any little thing. He's just extremely skittish. The tiniest little dog where I live wanted to see him yesterday, and he wanted nothing to do with it because he just wanted to run away from it.
That
And
is funny.
It freaked him out.
Watch that. That'll change.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, it's him and the cat are actually getting along really well.
That's good.
The first night, there was a couple issues, but by when we were making dinner, they were both in the kitchen, like laying down a couple feet apart. So, I mean, that was a big thing there.
I was gonna say, I saw the photos. How is it that you can get a cat to live on a journey to Wyoming from where you're at, and I can't get a cat to go 20 miles without puking and pissing everywhere to the bed?
I have extremely odd animals. That's all I can say. We put them in the back. We took the Tacoma up and put him in the back seat, and he hung out in the back seat for a little bit. Then the Tacoma has an armrest, and the cat actually sat on the armrest about 2/3 of the way up there.
My
And
dad moved like 3 cats from California to Texas all by himself when they made the move, and they were in the, like, 2 of them were in their carriers. Cheech was running around in the car, like, whatever. And then when they got to the hotel at night, he was taking them and taking them all into the hotel room, and they chilled and they were totally good.
I'm good with cats except when it comes to travel.
Yeah.
I had a Trank Diesel when I moved from Washington to Arizona. The last cat that sat on the armrest of my car peed in the damn thing, and I still don't know how or when. And then the other, every time we go to the vet, which we're actually looking forward to, like I think tomorrow actually, 2 of them go. Luckily, I'm not going. It's a literal shit show.
That is
Chad.
hilarious.
Chad, I'm sending you pictures of that the wife took.
Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I don't know what's better, the fact that it's on one of these or the look on its face. Oh my God, this is hilarious. You guys are going to love this. This is
our cat.
This
was not like staged. They basically. That's my cat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
love the hold on, the look on the cat's face. That is, what the F are you doing to me?
You just need the Jurassic Park music in the background.
Oh my God, that's so priceless, right?
The song they play when they see the brontosaurus for the first time.
That was a gas station in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Why is there a hat on the brontosaurus besides the fact that there's a saddle on it?
Yeah.
4th of July. I mean, this. I forgot the
So
name of this.
What does that have to do with 4th of July?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just surprised you found a Sinclair that still had a dinosaur at it.
Their Sinclairs are like 7-Elevens in Wyoming. They're like every freaking corner.
Sinclair's He's right on that one.
Wyoming because they don't want come and go anywhere.
Right.
Nobody does.
Oh, the damn T-shirt.
Okay, so
not quite as bad as the Obama stations in, was it Missouri and Mississippi? You seen those?
I don't know about those.
Yeah, they have Obama. They're like gas stations and
convenience store or whatever.
Like they're like come and go, but
yeah,
Obama.
That's funny.
That's where a cat was a few times during the drive.
There you go. That's a pretty happy cat right
my
there.
cat will kick your cat's ass.
Yeah, probably
that is true. That is true. That is very true. Because
it's kicked Wickham's ass already.
I was gonna say that's the thing. Already, it already did that. So
made him bleed anyway.
Yeah.
Peter's not happy about things.
But let me get something real quick.
Okay. So where are you? Where's your next road trip gonna be, Crosby?
I'm kind of up in the air about that deal. I talked to Finnegan. He wants to fix Alex's truck, so I think me and Jeff are gonna fly out there and fix that thing.
Right.
What's wrong with the truck?
Nothing's wrong with it. It just rides like crap.
Oh,
So we're going to change all the mounts and probably change a couple of the bags on it and get it to the right altitude, because when they built it originally, and I'm not even quite sure who built it. I know a bunch of different people had their hands
Little
on it.
Dave was the original builder of the truck.
I believe so, but I think it got changed when they wanted to put the 20s on it.
Yeah, there's some things that got after he had, because he only had like 16 or 17.
Little Dave's pretty well known for getting stuff to ride pretty decent. So when
Yeah.
Finnegan says it rides like crap, it doesn't
Something,
strike me as Little Dave's work.
no.
Right.
Yeah, something
I
got
think
changed.
they moved the bag brackets to get it to go up high enough to fit the 20s on it.
Yeah.
So
And I think he's doing what back to 17s on it or something like that.
Yeah, 17s and get it so it should lay pretty. I mean, pretty decent
okay, so
because
then
they already.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so that makes me that like is the great segue into the next topic that I wanted to talk about for road trips. So
What's that?
what is the ideal road trip car? Look at Angus, dude. What a cute dude.
Aw,
He's way cute.
how old is Angus?
6.
Okay, show the
Really?
tag. Show his tag. Can you show his tag on camera, or will people be able to see it? No, not his ear tag.
Oh.
His actual what you got written on his tag.
Here, I
What
can
do you
take
get?
He got a tag made for him, a dog tag made for him, with his phone number and stuff. Don't show your phone number. Random idiots will call you. Okay.
Yeah.
But on the back of it, so he put Angus and then his phone number. And then on the other side, it says, have your people get with my people. That's pretty good. You're pretty funny every once in a while, Wickman.
I have a moment of greatness every now and then.
It is random, but
So what do you think? Okay, we'll start. Wickman, you're on the big screen, so you start. What do you think is the ultimate road trip machine?
Ultimate road trip machine.
And it doesn't have to be something you've had or not. I mean, you can just pull this out of thin air. If it's a Bugatti,
where would you
Veyron,
take it to?
Oh, there you go.
I would have to say a vehicle that the wife and me have owned in the past, I would think would probably be the greatest road trip machine, which we've actually talked about trying to get another one. 1971 Olds 98 4-door hardtop.
Dude.
450.
I'm kind of there with you on that one. Those are
nobody
comfy.
can argue with you on that because
Nope.
that's a big cushy car that will go down the road at 40 miles an hour or 140 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you will not know the difference if you're not passing cars.
Well, you'll pass every car except for a gas station.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That air conditioner's going to freeze your claws off, too.
Yeah,
Yep.
It was a 455, had air conditioning, power, everything, windows, seats, door locks, antenna. It was light blue with a white vinyl top.
Ooh.
And it was,
Sounds
we did some
70s
horse
perfect.
trading with the car and kind of got burned on a deal for a Suburban. But,
It
yeah.
happens.
But yeah, that was a fun car. I meant just stoplight, just stand on it, and it would smoke the tires till you let off the gas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It probably had a 273 rear end gear in it.
Yeah, because
Probably had a 241 in it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and so the rear tires were doing 130 miles an hour by the time it got to high gear. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that was why they smoked so hard. Like, you knew those cars, like the cars with the high rear end gears, because you could just hear, like, there was never tire squeal. There was just that zzz, sound. Yeah, and yeah, that high pitched, it got higher and higher and higher, and it only makes that noise at over 100 miles
Sound like
an hour. So
Sound like a Bell helicopter starting up.
yes, exactly. Oh yeah.
And-
All right. I want to ask McTaggart what his is going to be, and it can't be a Mopar.
Oh.
All right, if you're gonna throw the non-Mopar thing out, I'll go with the one that I had that actually proved itself. It was a later
And it
model.
can't be that van you were just in.
Oh fuck no!
If you're watching right now, and you have a comment, and it will show up, and I will put your comment on screen as to what you believe is the best road trip machine, as McTaggart gives us his.
So the best one I've had was an LS4 Monte Carlo, one of the late model ones. It's the one Chad saw when I first met him in Bonneville, and I say that like they're good cars, they're not great cars, but that car did.
They're comfy though.
They're comfy. They cruise surprisingly.
They get good mileage actually.
They do, and they'll still rip the tires off first and second, as long as the transaxle isn't ready to grenade.
Well, there is that.
But I put, 8,000 miles on that car, that one trip alone, plus another 2. I did Highway 1 in that car from San Francisco North all the way around to Olympia. I took that car many times to Colorado. That was a solid car. If I'm going to choose, though, I'm kind of leaning in Wickman's direction. It's got to be something big, comfortable, powerful, but has highway gears. I'm going to go probably a notchback coupe Caprice, an 80s.
Ooh, yeah.
I've had aerobacks, but I've kind of grown out of that look, and I know how expensive that glass is. To me, it's just a slightly bigger Monte Carlo as a notchback, and I kind of like the newer look a little bit more.
That's not great for 4 people. I mean, it's okay for 4, but it's not great. But that was not a caveat. Was not hauling people at all. So I'm not telling you that like as a judgment. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. My thought is
Danny Pinard says 2023 CT5 Blackwing. Okay.
Solid, but
not a bad idea, Danny.
My brother says my dually, and the reason he says that is
dually.
Because we road tripped that thing all the way from Crosby's shop here to my house in Texas with me and him and my dad in it. And on multiple occasions, we looked at each other and said, God, the seat in this thing is so comfortable. And the bench seat in a square body is more comfortable to ride in than new truck seats. Like,
because the bottom edge of it's longer than the new seats. They actually put the seat almost to the back of your knee.
Yes. And they are at the right height for you to put your arm on the window and all those things without being up in the damn headliner because, so I love that. So, okay, Wickman, you go, and then I'll go last.
No,
No, he went.
I went, but
that's right. Sorry.
I want to touch on the CT5. There, we went to a baseball game in downtown Denver a couple weeks ago, and there is a blue one sitting at the Cadillac dealership down there. It's this blue I haven't seen before, but it had tinted windows, black wheels, black trim, and we were sitting at the light, just like the wife and me were just both like, "That's the lottery car right there." It was like, and light turns green, people are honking, we're just sitting there staring at this car in the dealership. But yeah, the new Cadillac is a solid choice.
Lycan says a 90s diesel Land Cruiser. That's pretty good. Mike Cunningham, Fairmont wagon would be ripping. You know me as a wagon guy. Andrew says 72 Gran Torino Sport. But if it was party time for 4 people, I'd have to vote for my buddy Alex and his 72 Gran Torino wagon, 429 C6 and 247 gears. That thing will do plaid. Like, holy moly speed, ludicrous plaid. It don't matter. A 429, a C6, and 247s. Holy shit, that thing would haul ass. It will take a long time to get there, but oh my God, it would be fun.
Well, it won't stop. You know that.
That is true. Okay, so Crosby, what would yours be?
2 vehicles, one not, and the other one yes, and both were owned by the same person. Brett Vogel's convertible GTO is a
Oh,
definite not, because the thing broke down on us like 95 times on one road trip.
right. It on
It actually,
paper, it's awesome, but yes,
it's awesome. I won't say who, but somebody drilled holes through or the top of the gas tank and filled the trunk
I know
full
who
of
it.
gasoline.
Oh,
I
I
know.
I
remember that.
never knew that gas would wick up a screw, but obviously it will.
Yes.
FYI for people out there. But the one vehicle that I would road trip across America that Brett owns is his GSX with the ZF 6-speed and the Buick motor in it.
I
Oh
agree.
That
yeah.
thing is freaking awesome.
Yep. We
So, yep.
drove the holy hell out of that thing. Me and Daphne,
Shit,
obviously.
everybody autocrossed that thing for
Oh, yeah.
years.
For years. And that car is super fun. And as you said, it does not have a Magnum in it. It has a ZF 6-speed out of
Yep.
a fourth gen, a C4 Corvette, which is a great
And
transmission. Crosby and I have put them in a couple of different things. Those are good
And when you're
transmissions.
sitting in a drive-through or a stoplight, it sounds like a Ducati with a dry clutch because the
Yes.
transmission makes so much fucking noise.
Uh-huh.
Those are mine.
It's awesome. Okay. Doug says 57 Nomad. I mean, come on. How can you argue with
Oh,
that?
duh.
So for
Well,
me,
okay, then if you're gonna go 57 Nomad, I'd drive the Nomax to
oh,
everywhere.
I was gonna say,
In Jason Wilcox famous words when we're cruising around that thing, he goes, "I would drive this thing every day."
yes, that car was great. If you don't know about it, it's a Nomad with a Duramax in it that Crosby built, and it still lives in Arizona, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And pulls a Airstream trailer behind it, as a matter of
Yep.
fact. It looks like a total pro touring Nomad, and then you realize that it's going rattle, 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 rattle when
Yep.
it's idling. It's super cool. It's got an Allison A1000 in it, the whole deal. It's pretty badass. So
And it's
um,
on Ford's lines.
it is, yes. Bad Tree says 68 Plymouth Satellite wagon.
Ooh,
383
yeah.
and 323s, nothing wrong with that.
I don't think
And
Mick
Danny,
Taggart would argue with that one.
no. And Pinard says any wagon would be good, and he's right. So
Yeah.
for me, I have two. Shit, I got three. I have
The picture I
my
just sent you.
You limited us.
mine.
Figure it out.
I didn't limit anybody. Crosby did too. I wasn't. I just said if you had one. So
You can jump back in.
yeah, I was gonna say. So for me, Rusty, my '56 Chevy station wagon, you know that thing. I've road tripped more miles in that car than any car I've ever owned. I mean, it literally. I put 70,000 miles on that car after I built it, and then, oh, did you just send me this, Wickman? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
That was
and
a touch on the
so
Grand Touring thing.
Rusty would be a good one for sure. But then the other one that goes along with what Mike, my brother, said, is instead of the dually is a square body Suburban. Because a square body Suburban is all the comfort of the dually plus more interior stuff, and you can seat two more people in the third row if you've got it. So square
Well,
body
if you're gonna go square body Suburban, you can go square body Blazer at that point, because the
That's true.
actual back seat that you use is the same size,
That's true.
if
Yes.
not better.
Right.
Right.
So that's true. If you wanted the little one, the square body Blazer is also awesome.
Yep.
Now, I have to say that never in my life would I have said that this one was
Never say never.
one of my great road trip cars until we took it on Rocky Mountain Race Week with an overdrive trans in it with 456 gears still, for all you pussies out there who think you have to have 273s to drive down the road. You guys, I'm not even going to get started on the gear ratio thing. You're idiots. Anyway, So my
Well,
Camaro,
Freiberger's
like
been driving
450.
that damn muscle truck around with 513s in it forever.
I
So,
know. Yes, I put it in it. It was great.
well, there is that. I
It
forgot
didn't
about that.
care. It did not care. It was perfect. But yes, so my Camaro, my 69 Camaro convertible, because a convertible is always awesome for road trips. And I love that thing, but it
Oh,
is
hold on a second.
okay.
By the
Hold on, I'm going to
way,
show you one that Grippo, while you say this, you go right ahead, but I'm going to share this too.
the Daphne, aka Freiberger
Oh,
383 got fired up tonight
oh nice.
in Clint's car.
Very nice. I like it.
He says it sounds pretty rowdy, and I'm like, hey, go figure.
That
Yeah,
is,
it's, I
Ran
mean, it's
12s in a freaking wagon.
well, that's true. There is that. It
that is,
isn't a big can in it, but yeah, but it's good. Yeah.
oh, Chad, I sent you the Torino wagon.
Oh, okay. So
See, I
this
don't think
one
those
is a
back-
Joe Grippo special, 4-door big tire with a big inch Ford and a bunch of nitrous. I can't argue with how cool this is.
It's kind of redundant to have rear doors on that thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, 'cause
you know
you're
what?
looking
It
at those down
feels
bars in the back.
Australian to me. But the steering wheel's on the driver's side, so it's not Australian,
Yeah.
but it feels Australian, doesn't it?
Well, any
A little
Ford
bit.
up like that's going to, because
Yeah.
they're willing to play with anything, and people
Oh,
over here get hurt.
here is, I don't know where this, I don't know who sent or
That's,
what car this is.
Andrew Crouch's Torino, his friend with a Torino.
No, I'm not talking about that yet. No, from Wickman, he also sent this, and I don't know what it's in.
That's the Volvo.
Oh, this is the
Oh
Volvo.
shit!
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not
What
believe
hill
it.
were you
That's because
going
your
down?
Speedo doesn't work. Your shit's all junk. Yeah, no,
And
sorry.
look, everything is working. All the gauges are working.
No, the
Yeah.
thing I don't
No,
believe
they're all
is
they
not.
all have a display of something, but not
Whose car is
reality.
that?
What I don't believe is number one, it's actually still got a little bit of gas in it. Number two, that the temperature gauge is not on hot.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
I
this
have
is
been
the
working
one-
on it.
This is the
I've been
one that
keeping it-
McTaggart sent me.
You've been working on it? That surprises
I've
me
been
even
working on it.
more.
I've been keeping.
Oh, there-
I've been doing. I'm keeping on the down low, but yes, I am working on it, and it gets
See?
better every time.
See, I find that hard to believe. I like the Torino wagon though.
I do too. I really wish it wasn't black on the front, but yes, it's.
I hate the 74 front end.
you
Really?
what?
that's
I
not
totally.
the 74 front end.
Is that 72
That's
or
not-
74?
That is
That's a
72,
2, isn't it?
1 year only front
That's a
clip.
2. Yeah, the fish mouth was like a 1 year only, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because 73.
Okay, so
The
hold
only
on.
front end I
Let's,
like on those was a 73.
okay, let's
I dig
just
that.
let's be real here, though. Let's be real here. There isn't a Torino on Earth that is good looking. We just like them because they happen to have the right shape that makes them look kind
Yeah.
of tough and cool. They're not a good looking car. We just dig them because they're rad.
Yeah.
Because it's really more this whole quarter panel and all that. And the fact that even when it's sitting perfectly level, it looks like it's got rake to it. You see?
Yeah.
No,
So that's what makes
we're
these
just
cool.
amazed that Ford built something that actually appeals to us. So
That is a fair point.
I was gonna say they made
Okay,
this car the
Krishna's
same year they
sending
made the
me a
big
message.
Mustang, so.
Oh. Okay. He's got a point, and I have his in storage ready to come to the shop when the shop is done. Krishna says 3rd gen Coupe de Ville. Caddies are the king of the land yachts, and he is right on that. And he has a 70 Coupe de Ville that was my grandmother's car that's on air and stuff, and we're doing a motor build and a bunch of other things to it. But this is they are a legit awesome road trip car. That thing in 1970, okay, a 472 that came in a Coupe de Ville made 375 horse, okay, same as the 396 Chevelle, but it made like 50 or 70 foot-pounds more torque than that did, and it is legit and easy to all of a sudden be doing a 100 car. Like you're doing 100 on the freeway going, oh crap, I had no idea I was going this fast.
But you can
Just as long as you didn't rev them over what 5,500 or
Yeah. Yeah, but that's,
yeah.
they
thing,
didn't need
Chad, is
to.
you can draw that point on any of the full sizers. I mean,
Yeah.
you shut down a 70 Fury GT with a 440? No, you wouldn't.
Right.
How big was the motor in the Spectre Streamliner?
So we had two different ones. So we had a 484, I believe it was, inch motor that was the small motor, and then we had one that was like 510 cubic inches.
It was
And
that big, really?
yeah, because it was a 500 that we,
Oh, okay.
that was just bored out. Now the 500, I think it was, the 500 had like a billet crank in it and stuff. The 472, which was a 484, did not.
That was stock.
It had a stock crank that Courtney built this giant girdle that bolted to the bottom of the block. It had a stock crank. They only rev that thing to $6,000, I believe, was where he stopped it on the dyno pulls. And at $6,000, it was making like, 2,000 horsepower. And it was still like this, the graph.
Oh shit.
It was still like this. Like it was, as for camshaft and all that, this thing wanted to go to 75 or 7,800 is where it was going to make all the power. But that's as far as he pushed it because it had a cast crankshaft in it, though.
Well, the goldenrod was 1-to-1 in the diffs.
Right.
It never he put it in fourth gear one time and it fell over on its face. That thing.
Oh, gotcha.
I think he said it was like 5,200 or something.
Right.
Setting the record with a 24-inch tall tire.
Yeah. Which is just, wee little bitty.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And Chad, I just sent you another picture of what I would consider like one of those.
Oh.
One of those.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like that place.
Almost like bar hopper kind of thing.
Okay. I don't like some of the modifications, but overall, I approve.
Okay.
This is going to be
Let's
one
see.
where we're going to rip it apart. All of us are going to give our opinions. So, here we go. Would I ride in that thing cross country? You bet your ass I would. You bet your ass I would. If I owned it, these Riviera headlight Chingus thing going on right there would not work for me. Okay?
That actually doesn't bother me that bad.
I don't like it. And I don't like the fact that the hood is so far back from the front fenders. That part bothers me.
The story
Because they just added everything to the front.
Correct.
Is that the whole front clip is Riviera and actually bolts on to that Cadillac.
Really?
Yes.
That makes me want to try that. Because they are not the same platform at all.
That's what I was told.
What year car is this, Caddy?
Yeah.
7?
I was going to say 7 or 8.
No, that's 65,
Or is it earlier? Is it a 5 or 6?
That's a 5 or a 6.
So a 5 or 6, is not an X-frame car like the Riviera would have been.
Right. So that front fender, I'll bet you a dime to a dollar. You might want to bring up some pictures of some Rivies, but I don't remember the front fender being that long on a Rivy.
I don't think the front pontoon where the headlight sits would be that wide either. It's Riviera.
Okay,
I'm not calling total bullshit on this one, Wickham, but just don't.
When I asked about it,
I'm going to show you, and you're going to know.
Because I'm the one that took the picture. So when I talked to the guy that bought it, he was...
No,
yeah, because nobody at a car show had ever lied about anything, right?
True. But he was the second or third owner.
We had some guy telling Trent that that Gizmo was built by him, so, nobody at a car show would ever lie.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Do you got it?
Got it. Okay, hold on.
All right, you got it.
Dude.
I like the wheels and stuff, though.
I do, too.
It's actually very well executed. I like the car, don't get me wrong.
Oh, me too. Me too. I just have little things that I would not...
You know what's kind of cool about it, though, Chad?
Huh.
that we're completely missing is how thin the bumpers are on it, and it
No,
looks good.
yeah, because they are the Riviera bumpers,
Yeah,
but with a valance built underneath them. You'll see
yeah.
in a second. As soon as I open this, I have to.
Now,
Okay,
but I have to give you props on that one, Wickham. That's a nice car.
hold on. I gotta send this to get it
Where
to
was that
open in the
at?
same thing.
That was at a Walter Hall Park in League City, Texas. It was they had a semi-annual car show,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the spring and fall, and that I forgot which one that was, but the show was only a couple miles from where I lived, and it's one of those things I'd go over there Saturday morning, shoot it, and be back home like 2 hours later, kind of thing.
I only have one thing that I really don't like about it. That's one of my pet peeves, and it's just my personal pet peeve. Why, with all that chrome, would you take the door handles off of it?
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
That's the one I don't get.
That's
If I was going to pick on it, that's the only thing I can see that would bug me.
There's a
And that's
lot of GM cars that I've thought about where they're 4-door hardtops, but
mhm.
just shaving the rear door handles, because some of those they had such a small door gap on them.
Can't do that.
It
You either
because they
shave
didn't have
all
the
the door
detailer.
handles or you don't shave the door handles.
Yeah.
That's my deal.
Shave them all
Okay.
or none of them.
So here we go. So are you ready? I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong things. Here we go. Oh, ow, God, doing it wrong.
But nice car, Wickham. Good choice.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So this is the one that Wickman showed. Oh, wrong way. And here we go. There's the Rivi. So
See
you
the
can
gap?
clearly see that the space between the front wheel and the front bumper, well, not the bumper, but the headlight, is considerably longer in
Mm-hmm.
this. And to me, this fender, it doesn't look Riviera as far as the wheel opening. The wheel opening looks Cadillac to me, right? And it's got the body line going in it up here at the top. So I don't know.
Oh, go back to the
I
Rivi.
think
It kind of has it on the Rivi though. Look at the bottom one below the trim around the wheel well opening.
yeah.
Follow
Go
it all
back
the way
to the
around.
caddy.
Not to there, but lower, because
Hold on.
See it they both kind of have that, but
yeah,
definitely
This
the
has-
gap between the headlight and the fender well is at least 3 inches.
Yeah.
and I think
But
there's some
see, this
extension on the
body
back,
line
too.
here, that isn't original in either.
No,
of these.
No.
Like that's been added.
Chad,
And-
load the picture I just sent you.
that
And I
pontoon-
believe that if you look at this picture and you look at how far ahead these are from the, from the hood.
That's the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because look at here. Here,
Yep.
the hood now, but the hood is a much deeper V also, it looks like to me.
Load
than
the
this.
picture I
This
just
is
sent you,
flat.
and it's a lot better. You can look at it.
What's
Yeah.
that?
in comparison.
Oh, Wickman got all fancy on me. So there you
Yeah.
go. You
Yeah,
can
'cause
see them both together. I think they've been extended out, personally.
the headlight area is shorter and fatter.
It does look shorter
Well,
and fatter a
the
little
whole
bit, but I think the bumper
but if
is
you
higher.
look at the whole
maybe.
overall length of the fender, behind the wheel, there's probably at least two
Oh,
and a half
yeah.
inches.
Yeah.
In front of the fender, there's at least
Yes.
3.
That's
Mhm.
that's
I
the
mean, don't
Cadillac
quote
fender
me on
that's been
that.
modified for sure.
Yeah.
And the front
For
bumper's
sure.
been lengthened.
Yeah, the bumper
Yeah.
is Rivi, but it's been lengthened and price sectioned
But
a little bit and that kind of
Well
thing.
done though. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
a nice car.
No, it's the execution is good. It's just not my like
personal.
that's the only part of the car I don't like.
And if you
Again, I'm not going to turn down driving
Excuse
it
me if
cross
I'm
country.
wrong, but if you're going to do the Riviera, like the clamshell look, why would
Then
you
do
do
clamshells.
clamshells?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
If you're going to do it, you do clamshells.
So
Not
my only two
see-through.
bitches about the car are no clamshells, no door handles.
Right. There you go. Agreed. Yeah. If you're
Other
leaving
other than
chrome on
that,
the car,
beautiful
leave the door
car.
handles.
I'd take it.
Oh, yeah, I would too. I would too.
And also,
Because if I
think
owned this car, what I would do to it is I would change the hood so that the hood and the grill were out further, like they should have been, and I'd put
No,
the door
you
handles back
no,
on.
you wouldn't. You
Yeah.
haven't even finished the projects you got, let alone touch something like that.
Oh,
True.
straight to the plums on that one. Nice.
Every time.
Just saying.
Every
Just
time.
saying.
He has not as many projects as me, but he has
I got
projects that have
rid.
never.
I got rid of mine.
Yeah. So there you go.
No,
So the
I
fact
did.
that I kept mine makes me the bad guy.
I
Happy birthday to Brian
figure
Lum. Brian Lum
I
in the
am
house.
I am not going to be Chad Reynolds and have 9,000 projects that if something happened to me that Jay would be stuck with. So
That's good. Yeah. Okay.
we're talking about road
I'm gonna
trips.
be
I
happy
mean,
with that.
it's all about taking back roads and all that kind of stuff. So
Well, yeah.
on this past Rocky Mountain Race Week, killing time in Pueblo, I stopped at a random garage sale.
Oh yes.
oh,
You did.
Pueblo, you
anything
And
good?
he got the. Okay. So tell the story first. Okay.
He bought crack at a garage sale.
No. He's driving by. I'll tell
Were
the
you at the
story.
White House this weekend?
He's
No.
driving by and sees a street sign and goes up to the people, and this is the street sign. And it's real.
Oh, I saw that.
It's real. Oh, hey, you know what, Wickman? Guess what
Yeah.
you forgot to put in the truck?
Yeah, I still got those. I did get the tires dismounted.
So
Wickman was supposed to be giving me those wheels, and I totally forgot all about it until right now when I saw them in the back of the car.
Remember that, Chad?
Yes, I do, actually.
I just wonder how many of those are still like. That's one of the main streets in Colorado Springs. So how many of those has that city lost over the time?
Oh, dude.
Oh, all of it.
I took Reynolds Court and Reynolds Drive in my hometown like 5 or 6 times.
I really
I
wanted
stole a lot of street signs as a kid. And somehow, like, Josh and I actually got stopped while we were taking down a street sign for my buddy Sean Stark that was the street sign was Stark Court. And we literally went and found all the street names that were all of our friends one night, and we were going to get them all. And so we get Stark Court. He is standing on the camper shell on my Mitsubishi truck with a 1/4-inch drive ratchet in his hand, loosening the sign when the cop pulls up. And the cop says, yeah, I know you're just making sure that thing's tight, so just make sure it's really good and tight. Josh was like, yes, sir. Oh, it's on there good now, you know, and climbed down, and the cop ran our driver's licenses, all those things, and let us go with a warning because he didn't look inside the camper shell of the truck. Otherwise, he would have seen multiple street signs, including a 3-foot tall, actually no, 4-foot tall by 6-foot long freeway off-ramp sign that said Murphy Avenue, which was in San Martin, right by our house. We'd been driving around all night with. It was so big, it almost didn't fit in the bed of the Mitsubishi truck because 6 feet long, 4 feet wide. Yes. I don't know. I mean, like, seriously, how did we not?
Well, I don't know if you remember when I got that sign. That was from SEMA,
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah, something like that.
When we were leaving, going back down towards wherever the hell we were staying at, and me and Jason Brady stopped, threw that in the back of the truck, and pulled in someplace and got ice and beer and made one of the new guys stand out in the parking lot and unbolt it from the easel that was. I put it behind the seat in the dually and drove home with it.
The thing that's funny is that now, Jet Black says signs get bigger when you have them in your hands. That is true. That is
Oh, yeah.
true. Scott Malpass says you found them in the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not steal
That's
them.
it.
I found them. They were on the road.
Yeah.
So, okay, but here's the thing. Nowadays, like, I don't know how, yes, that may or may not be the street that Crosby's shop is on, you know.
It kind of is.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. Nowadays, dude, with cordless little impacts and stuff, can you I mean, dude, you could steal a sign in like 30 seconds.
You could, unless it's one that everybody wants. And I'm going to say that now. All right, so there's an intersection in Sequim, Washington that's infamous. It is the intersection of Kitchen Dick and Woodcock Road. I swear to God, that's real. Chad, I know you've seen the photo. I've sent it to you before.
I have. Now that you say it, that's right. That was in our chat group not too long ago that you posted that up. Forgot about that. And it's real.
Dick and Woodcock Road. And the last time I was in Sequim, I was like, you know what? That's coming home with me. So I am standing on the roof of my car.
Note the look on Wickham's face right now. No change whatsoever.
Yeah.
None.
Like, yeah, no, that's normal. I actually was going for one of those signs, like, that's coming home right now. And I got up there and they had tack welded the fucking bolts. I'm sitting there, matching their hand, standing on the roof of a Monte Carlo going, well, shit.
The street that our property is on, okay, we're on a corner, and the street that we're on has the word Bud in it, okay? And it gets stolen all the time. So much so that the county wanted to change the name of the street, but none of the neighbors, like, we didn't care because we haven't lived there very long. But all the neighbors were pissed because they've all lived there for a long time. So, of course, we went to the county and said, no,
They can't find their way home
either.
or what?
I guess. So now they've like just changed, like we said, we don't give a shit. Like, it is what it is. So now it's still got a sign. It's all good.
I thought the street you lived on was Onion.
Huh?
I thought the street you lived on was Onion.
Onion? No.
There is an Onion in Forston, though.
Oh, no, that's not me. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was you were on the Onion.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry, I'm laughing at.
It's like it runs like perpendicular to 35 there in Forston.
Onion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nope.
No.
Not me. Okay, it's
He just smells that
9:15.
way.
Yeah, it's 9:15, and I still haven't eaten dinner because I was so late getting home, and so this is way too late for me to eat. But I'm gonna anyway because I'm hungry. So we're gonna call it a night. Lycan says, I still want the sign for Brown Trail in California somewhere. Would put it outside a bathroom at a festival. I love that.
Where the hell is Brown Trail at?
I don't know.
I'm not putting that in my Google. Nope.
I'll do it. I don't care. Brown Trail, California.
Sounds like a bad porn video or something.
I was gonna say, make sure you put in California.
Brown.
Well, that won't make it narrower.
Brown Mountain. Brown Mountain Road. I don't know.
Better and better.
Brown Loop Trail. I don't see a brown.
In what city did he see this?
He doesn't know. He didn't know.
It's off 25 and 198.
Oh, off.
What
I don't know
the hell
where that
is
is,
that
but
at?
okay.
Oh.
25
Rod
and
Higgins says the
198.
shop I work at can make any street sign you can think of. The truth of the matter is, street sign, like any graphic shop, can make you street signs because all it is reflective reflective vinyl. I mean, that's all it is on an aluminum
I have
blank.
a guy that me and Danny have a guy that can do that for you if you can wait like 9 years.
That's awesome. Okay, on that note, I'm going to call it.
All right.
Next time. Oh yes, Onion Road. Wickman pulled up Onion
How
Road.
long have we been
Oh,
on?
I see Onion. I know where Onion is
Over an
now.
hour.
Yeah.
So
I think Chad's kind of weaseling out on this one.
why?
We can go way more random than this just because your stomach's grumbling.
He's
I
got
know,
soft.
but I'm hungry.
Don't you have like a bag of little chocolate donuts like right there by your knee?
God.
No, I'm on a diet, dude.
No.
I'm down 74 pounds. There ain't no little chocolate donuts crossing these lips right now. I'm like a man on a mission.
I'm not saying
He's
it.
trying to get his tongue in a couple of chocolate donuts, but
I was trying not to say it.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
obviously I was not the only one thinking that.
True. That's true. All of you are fired. All of you.
What's
are
sad
fired.
is the image I'm thinking of, like when SpongeBob sticks out his tongue and it's like 2 feet long.
Who did you say? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading.
SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob. I don't watch SpongeBob. So, Jet Black is saying use CO2 cylinders to power air tools in a car. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yep, that works.
No, don't use CO2. Use nitrogen.
Well, nitrogen is better. You're right. CO2 will be hard on the internals, but
Or if you just airbag your vehicle, you have the tank and you just hook up a fitting and
correct.
run air.
Agree wholeheartedly.
How many airbag vehicles you got, Wickham?
One, sort of.
One sort of.
Sort of. How do you sort of have an airbag vehicle?
Okay, I have a vehicle that has airbags. They're just not properly installed.
Okay, there you go.
Again, not surprised, but which vehicle is this?
That's the Chevy truck. I asked an individual to go check on to see if it's actually being worked on, and if not, to basically confiscate it.
I'm that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was asked, not the guy bagging it. Yeah.
My truck has been there 18 months.
Jet Black says we're an international street sign theft ring.
Oh, shit. Selling street signs on
We
the black
have
market.
never admitted to any of that.
You can find us
all
on the
these-
dark web with street signs.
No, I mean this is for entertainment
Yeah,
purposes
all these
only.
were gifted to us.
Well, no, I mean it's entertainment purposes only. I mean we're just telling stories. Remember, never
I
let the
got
truth
one.
get in the way of a good
Yeah.
story.
I said,
You don't have video proof. We didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you just
Maybe
shut
And if
that's
that's-
why kids don't steal street signs now, because they can't stop themselves from videoing every goddamn thing they do because they're stupid.
True.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, they can't steal them because they don't know how to operate a wrench.
Well, that's true too. That is a very good point. I love it. Like people say, Lycan says, I didn't see nothing,
That's
which is
not
extra funny since he's blind. I see what you did there, Lycan.
Mhm.
I see what you did there. Oh, God. Alt theft street sign. Scott
It's kinda
Malpass
like
in
the-
Mexico. Yes.
There was a
Hey.
posting by Jeff Oppenheimer about his hearing implants,
Yeah.
and they come from cochlear,
Huh?
which is
Oh, it took over an hour for the whole thing to fly. I'm doing good tonight.
and
Hey,
cochlear
we're so good we got blind guys watching.
Right.
what they're-
He says, I may have carried something, but didn't see it. I don't know what I was carrying, officer. Somebody just said, hey, carry this.
here, hold this
I
for
love
me.
that. I love that. That is such a great alibi. God.
But
Why
Jeff
was the
Oppen-
blind guy driving? He was sober.
Yeah. I mean, which is worse, blind or drunk?
Well, he wasn't drunk.
But I guess
Blind drunk would be
he's
worse.
supposed to be going to like the corporate headquarters, which is like 10 minutes from where I live. And Randall Burns chimed in with just, if you know Randall Burns, you know some of his one-liners that he can do. And he's like, yeah, I can see Wickman there, like pounding on the glass. Let me in. I know you can hear me.
Jesus Christ. What have we done? You realize, like, where...
Tad just wanted to have a nice conversation about road trips.
Oh my God.
It went sideways.
It was sideways from the hit. I mean, we all know it, right? But yes.
Well, I'm here, so you kind of gathered that from the get-go.
Yes, exactly.
And you were the one that was wide awake and ready to go at this. Remember?
Me?
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I was watching the Barrel Brothers on YouTube. So, hey.
The who?
Barrel Brothers.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
They are Australians that refurbish Japanese wheels.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
They're affiliated with like the Mighty Car Mods and Skid Factory guys in Benny. With the
Oh,
And
I know who you're talking about
yeah,
now.
they're all like in a circle.
Don't act like you're tired, Chad. You can keep going.
Shut up. I'm gonna give you 9
You still
minutes.
got more weight you can lose while we're talking here.
Yeah.
So.
See. Oh, there you go. That's it. That's great. Yeah. Just
That make
the
you feel-
fat guy who's over here starving now. Yeah.
You can't be starving to death. I've seen you.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. But I worked my ass off today. Hopefully. My arms.
I've seen your ass too, and you haven't worked shit off.
My arms are killing me. I ran
my arms are killing me, too.
300 and, well, no. It was 120 feet that I had to send 4 3-gauge wires. Wickman. Yeah, I had to send 4
My arms are killing me, too.
3-gauge wires through conduit, and I had to shove them through the thing, and it, oh my God, my arms are ready
Just
to
stop.
off.
Nightmare before Christmas bullshit is that?
Just stop.
This is Wickman and his weirdness.
Just stop. Talk to the hand.
No wonder your dog doesn't like you.
I love that I can just remove it. That's the best part. The single greatest thing is that I can click the button and get rid of any of you at any time.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but you made the mistake of giving me your phone number, so.
Yeah, true.
Just because the dog is close, Wickham, doesn't mean he likes you. It just means he's keeping his eye on you.
He is cute though.
No, I'm saying he's more entertaining than me.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
The only reason
Way
Otis
cuter.
isn't in here is because Otis has been hiding in the closet because of the thunder and lightning that we've been having. So
What?
he runs in and buries himself
Really?
in the back of the closet. Oh, he's scared to death of thunder and lightning.
Oh my
He's a
God.
California dog. He hates it.
That
Yeah.
must
That's
suck.
right. That's right. It's been hot there. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
Shut up, Wickman.
I
Shut
have a
your
question.
mouth. Yeah.
Why does it look like you're under the blue light like you have jaundice or something?
Which one, Wickman or yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
it
there
is.
you go.
That's better. Yeah.
There you go. He was like in this blue glow.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
well, I think I can change the hue on that. So
Whoa, that's not good.
there we go.
That's better.
There you go. You're a little more pink now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Your
forgot I can
natural
change the
tone.
color on it.
Your
I bought
natural
this
tone.
this magnifying glass lamp thing for working on these diecast cars, and
Oh, shit, that reminds me. I've got
I use it as a backlight for this, so you can see like the things.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh
way
yeah,
I've
yeah, I
got
can
it.
see.
Light ring. Yeah.
Yep.
Doug DeLay asks, "How was Otis on the 4th?" Actually, not horrible. There was only about 30 minutes that there were a bunch of fireworks near me, but
Should have been out here.
Mike and I do not have an update yet. Do
As
what?
far as what?
Oh, he's asking a question about shirts.
Oh.
The Yeah, there wasn't that many fireworks actually up here. Well, they're not legal where my rental house is, but you know.
Well, they're not
Lycan is
legal
asking
here
what
either.
scale of die casts are you?
164.
Hot Wheel.
There you go.
Which reminds me, I still need to send 2 out to you.
Oh, are you having custom
I've
Hot
got,
Wheels made?
I've got a 4i Mustang and a Murata stock car. Might as well get those done up.
There you
That's
A
go.
not a problem.
Murata stock car.
I did a 4i
Uh
Mustang.
Did you see Chad Ehrlich's Eagle? What's the Eagle wagon? Remember those Eagle all-wheel drive Eagle wagons?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So
That thing's
Murata
way
stock
fuzzy,
car.
but yeah. Um,
And then
those Eagle Talon, not Eagle Talon, Eagle. I don't remember what they were.
I don't
I
know,
like that one.
but yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Eagle, whatever they were.
Yeah,
He
the
found
Eagle
a
wagon.
Hot Wheels car in the store for $1. That was one, or a Matchbox. I can't remember.
Yeah,
One or
it's
the other.
Matchbox. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I've got one somewhere in my stash.
Delay says someone found a Hot Wheels car of the purple Merc from the Roadster show. Oh, that's cool.
Where?
Oh, Lycan is a 1/64th scale collector, he says,
Okay.
and is asking what
Really?
you do to them. Lycan, you need to get connected with Wickman on Facebook. Wickman will look you up.
He'll paint them whatever color you want.
Here's a before and after of a 4i Mustang I did.
Oh, there you go.
Wickman is going to turn into the guys from Dumb and Dumber picking on the guy, selling him a bird.
That's obscure.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Trying
Pretty
to
bird,
share
pretty
things.
bird.
There you go.
Ooh,
Okay, I dig.
It was actually it got repainted. That was the base was just silver, but I
Yeah.
never did do an after. But I put red lines on it, and
so Wickham can actually finish cars.
yeah,
There you go.
Just not big.
I approve.
McTaggart is chewing the end of his
Um,
tongue off. I can see
Lycan-
already.
If you're still liking Cat on Facebook, then Wickman will look you up to contact you, so it makes it easier. Find him, Wickman.
okay. Here's another before and after. I mean, just what I.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. I've seen this one.
What's that?
You'll see when I'm good and ready for you to see.
Really? Getting awfully froggy over there.
I like it with the moons, the baby moons and stuff, and the
Yeah.
pie crusts. Looks cool.
Actually, kind of looks better with the windshield on it.
It does. I like the windshield.
Mhm.
And I'll send you one last one just to not to torture you.
Okay.
Just because
You
I want to
realize
do this
we're critiquing Hot Wheels now.
Yes. Oh,
just because I
dude,
thought
trust
this
me,
one was
yes.
just different.
Oh, okay. This is good, actually. This is wow.
This whole crowd is different, but that's
This is
neither here nor
really
there.
good, right here. Like, wow. Okay, I mean, I know I'm impressed by some of the ones you do because you've shown me plenty, but this one is like a dramatic change.
Nice.
I would drive that on a road trip, right?
Oh yeah,
Those are okay. They're Porsche alloys,
yeah.
which is cool.
Oh
Big
shit!
little
They
Porsche alloys. I approve
and that
of that.
on a Rolls Royce.
Yes,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do approve of that.
Yeah, that's a
Well, when we
that's
were going to do the, if you remember right, Chad, when we were going to do the Chino Derby, me and Jay,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna buy a Rolls and do it with that,
Oh, that's right. Yes.
oh
just to piss everybody off. We actually got them to say okay
That would have
because
been
it's
awesome.
supposed to be an American car.
Right, right.
Oh, by the way,
Huh.
have you seen that?
No. When did you get that done?
About 3 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that how long's it been since you got a new tattoo before that? Like years. I mean, because now to be it's
I've
because
I've been
Crosby has a
I've been
jillion of them.
yeah. Well, a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a few.
Well, and his chest and yeah.
And then American made.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. Um, the yeah, I was thinking about tattoos the other day too. So,
What were you thinking?
well, I just need to finish this arm. Like, I want to finish all this right here. So I already know what's going there. I just
Pull your sleeve up again. Well, I don't feel so bad now because I'm not the only original head and arm transplant.
oh no, yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, I mean, I am white, like seriously. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, and I spent all last week at a 1,000,000-degree heat
We're not
outside
white.
to
We're
keep
more
it
of a
warm.
pale blue.
Yes, that's true too.
here it is. Found it.
Found it. Okay,
Found
this is the
it.
last thing. We're gonna show whatever Wickman's thing is, and don't even say it again. What the hell? I cannot stop saying things that are not good. So Wickman, show us
Coming for
whatever
you.
this last thing is.
Going out with a bang.
Oh.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow, this is not good. I mean, it's way not good. 85 Rolls Royce Silver Spur on an 80s Chevrolet Suburban drivetrain with 38.5-inch swampers. It does need an engine. I'm asking $2,000. I
Yeah, you can
want
keep
to
the
own
house
that.
in.
I
I was
want to
gonna
own
say,
that.
I see full interior. I see potential.
I
You
I
like
would
Mopars.
I would own that.
And what part of
I
a
would
Rolls
drive
Royce is
that.
Mopar?
I would drive that a lot. I mean, the interior looks nice, at least the back.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're gonna do all that work, why don't you just build a freaking 2x5 chassis underneath the damn
Agreed.
thing and call
Agreed.
it a
Because most
day?
people who start this project in the first place go to the family reunion to hook up. Okay, I'm just saying that this
Well,
one
there is that.
That's true.
Yeah,
You have to understand where this vehicle is for sale at.
That's true, because it is in Lake Jackson, Texas.
But that being said, I would park that next to the first pavement princess lifted rice truck that whatever's going on lately, and just goes like, I will take this bitch off road in half a second. Let's see you try.
Oh, dude.
I
Well,
want to see
Yes.
that thing
and
call mom.
and Lake Jackson is probably the feeding trough at Uncle Boomer's farm or something like that. So
No,
There-
it is literally due south. I thought I knew where it was, and I just checked to be sure.
It is, yeah.
It is
south of
due
Houston.
south of Houston. So people that don't know direction would say that Galveston is south of Houston on the coast. It's actually southeast.
Yep.
Lake Jackson is due south of downtown Houston, and it is almost on the water,
Yeah.
right next to Freeport and Quintana, and it is,
Ugh.
yeah,
Everyone
There's-
that lives there either works at the refinery or has a spouse that works at the refinery.
correct, yes. Nobody in their
Or
right
two.
mind wants to be there.
Right.
Yeah,
It is a dirty town. That's the
Yes.
best way to put it.
if you've been married twice and you haven't changed your last name,
There's parts of that area that are like that.
That is awesome.
Welcome to
Oh,
reality.
and by the way,
I know 2 people right now that are dating people that have the same last name as them. And
No
not
way.
related, but if
Oh,
they were to get married, they wouldn't need to change their names. And that's funny.
I know people around here do the same thing, but for different reasons.
Right?
Yeah. To give you an idea, Lake Jackson still has a Luby's that is open.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, that makes them
God,
cool,
really?
actually. Luby's.
I
Luby's
know
is
what
a
a Luby's is.
cafeteria.
I know what it is.
Yeah, and they used to be really good actually back in the day, but I don't know
Not in the day that I've existed.
Yeah, I don't know where I didn't know there were any more Luby's. I thought they all
There's
closed up.
a handful around that are still
Okay.
open, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I think Lycan just ended our show for us.
Lycan says, Pa, are you and Ma still going to be brother and sister if you get divorced? Yep. Yep.
if you go to family reunions to meet women,
yes,
you might be
a redneck.
Hold on, I'll ask Uncle Daddy if it's okay.
Yeah, Uncle Daddy.
Yo, jump in the truck. We're going on up to the big house.
All right.
So the
I'm pulling the
32 is
Yes.
officially going to get a TKX
Oh, very nice.
one
I
way
thought
or
it was
another.
for sale. Is it not for sale, or maybe later?
Not for sale.
Okay, gotcha.
I
Unless
just
somebody
saw a
comes up
video
with a whole
on
bunch of money.
Right.
The Hoonigans got their hands on a TKX,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Scotto, the head guy at Hoonigan, he has a AE86 Toyota,
Yeah.
the little.
That's what I get a kick
That's
out
a
of all these
Yeah.
JDM guys. Why are they putting all these cheesy Japanese transes in them when they can just put a TKX with a QuickTime bell housing on them?
That's
Right.
exactly what he's doing. He's got a VR6 engine that he mounted latitudinally, whatever you want to call it, north to south,
Longitudinally.
and he's running a QuickTime bell housing with a TKX.
Mm-hmm.
There you
And they dropped it in the car, just kind of like getting an idea like how it's going to sit, and they were really surprised that they're figuring they're going to have to be cutting up the firewall or beating the shit out of it.
They don't have to do nothing.
Yeah,
go. Yeah, that's because they don't know what they're doing. So
I
they
didn't
knew what
say
they were
that.
doing.
No,
They
because
would-
nobody in the JDM world thinks outside the freaking box. That's
That
why.
is so true.
I forgot what
Brett-
transmission, because there was some BMW transmission that they were going to run with it, and found out that they don't make parts for it anymore. And if something happens, it's basically they're screwed. And it was like bigger, longer, heavier than the TKX,
Yeah.
so they went that route.
Well, a
It's the
TKX
same
is the
as all the
size of a
Supra guys
Muncie
with 2 JZ swap stuff, and then they put that crappy Toyota transmission in them. It's like, dude,
and
put a-
blow them up left and right, and they're out there in
Yeah.
the junkyard dragging another one out. Just
Yeah.
buy a good transmission and call it a day.
well, especially
Hey,
when
by
those
the way,
adapters
have you
can make
noticed
them
who we're
2400?
sponsored by?
American Powertrain. Hey.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So, and the 32 is going to be road tripping next year.
Nice.
So,
And yes, Lycan, the TKX is a 5-speed, and it replaced the TKO from Tremec. It is a
that wouldn't shift
significantly
to
better.
save its life.
Yeah. You couldn't shift a TKO that didn't have $1 jillion worth of work done to it at anything above 6,500 really at wide open. So
You're
the
lucky
new
at 4,500. What are you talking about?
Yeah, true. The new trans, the TKX will well, they rated as shifting wide open at 7,500, but
Yeah.
the truth of the matter is it's more than that. And they're great, and they're considerably smaller than every other overdrive transmission that you can get that will handle the power level that it does, and they're really
they're
good.
basically an inch longer than a Muncie.
Yeah,
So any modifications to the tunnel are, you don't have to do it.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
it doesn't interfere with anything.
Mm-mm.
With a
And it's
T56, you have to do a mohawk on the damn thing.
yeah, a lot of them. You got to pie cut the tunnel on
Yep,
the
and
sides,
they
or you got to split the top of it and one or the other to
Yeah,
get
so-
room.
and the shifter locations are infinite almost.
Oh yeah, yeah. The TKX is a really good transmission. It weighs way, way, way less than a Magnum, and it's greatness. So that's what I'm going to put in Daphne's wagon. Is the TKX?
Are you?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to take the
Really? It's going to get a
Yeah.
third pedal?
I'm taking the small block out of it. That's all going in rusty, and then I'm going to put a LS with a single, like 72 millimeter turbo on it, and no more drag racing, and put the TKX in it. Yep. So
Why
yeah,
wouldn't you still drag race it?
because the car's too heavy for all that. It's just making big power and trying to drag race the thing. The fact that it hasn't spit
Yeah,
all
but
of
you
its
could
guts
still
out a
you
bunch of
could
times.
still go out there and run the thing with that scenario in it.
Well, I mean,
Stopping
just
it.
to have a good time, but I'm not going to run it like it does now. I mean, it's a
Oh
9
yeah,
second
it's
car
not gonna
right now,
beat it
you know?
like your
No,
redheaded
that's why
stepchild or
I'm putting
anything.
that stuff in rusty. So yeah.
And you've already had the fun with it.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, it's going to be just the driver have fun car, and be quiet because the ProCharge combo is just way too loud in that thing. So
So Cole's gonna be road tripping that thing?
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
he
actually.
has his own shit to road trip.
But that's two of us.
Did he get the truck put together?
Oh God, all above.
No, he's working on it, but
Is he?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think is he still looking for a line harness?
do
Dallas
what?
West, Texas again.
Oh wait, you mean his red truck or his love
He has a
truck?
red truck.
Oh, I don't know if he's gotten it running yet. He was waiting on some parts.
Yeah,
last
'cause
time.
He was
looking
waiting
for
on a
training
harness.
Week.
That's been a week and a half ago, so I would assume
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
running,
okay.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything, so maybe not.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
So hoping it's running.
yeah,
Well, the 32 will be out there. So AC, I'm actually gonna put wipers on it
nice.
because not that I'm ever gonna see rain in it or anything, but
Right.
nothing like an open wheel car in the rain with a
Yeah.
short little windshield on it. What could go wrong?
Nothing. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, short little windshield that's mostly straight up and down, so the wind doesn't try and blow the water off of it. It's fine.
Yeah, no problem at all.
All that water just sits there stagnant in the middle of the windshield, like doing this hovery thing.
Well, you,
Nope,
you got to
never been in
remember
one.
though, we leaned the windshield back on that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
hmm
not a lot.
Not
And-
much.
What size are those front tires? Like 285 or something like that?
315.
Now they're small. They're 275.
Oh,
275.
that's right. I forgot it has the little tire on it.
So yeah, you got to keep your hands inside the car going down the road.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
made
But
that mistake.
ironically, in the rain, water does not come through the side window with the window down.
it shoots forward and then comes back to the window.
No, it shoots straight up.
Yeah.
I made the mistake riding in a Model A, fenderless Model A, going down the road with I think it was my elbow was out the window.
Yeah, come on.
Well,
Man,
those
it's
lovely fenders that Jimmy Day had me build for that piece of shit, those went out for the scrap guys, so
Yeah,
they will never be going on that car again,
right.
which they never should have gone on in the first place since they
No,
didn't
and they
let me
only
run
went
on
on
the
there
road
because
course.
that's what they said you had to do to run it, and then you get there
Yeah.
and they said you couldn't run it.
Yep. I only got to run the autocross and the speed stop deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of the few
What's
people
up?
that didn't crash their shit, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it may have been good, because who knows who would have crashed into you.
Well, there is that. All right, brother.
All right.
let's go ahead.
One
All
last thing. Lycan is
What's that?
saying, LA guys, do you remember Rick Sidebottom, who built 32s? The name sounds really familiar.
That sounds really familiar.
Why do I know
Does
that
he
name?
remember what city?
that sounds really. Now I'm
That
gonna
name
Google
sounds
search.
familiar.
I know.
Oh,
That beige 32
Yes, it's
factory 5
Rick
car.
Sidebotham, and it's Botham. And yeah, he built 32 Fords, several of them. And yeah. I don't recognize the cars, but that must
put
be
a
why
couple of them up.
yeah. Hold on.
The beige 32 factory 5 car from Rocky Mountain Race Week that's in Colorado. He went out and ran the car in spectator drags at the circle track this past weekend.
Yeah. How'd he do?
He went 1 or 2 rounds,
Nice.
but then decided to do a
Pirouette.
victory donuts, even though he lost,
Oh.
and got the whole.
Oh,
crowd.
you're talking about what's his name? With the you're talking about the factory 5 car that was doing donuts out there. Shit, what's his name? It's not Sidebotham. It's damn it.
Old age.
Like, welcome me on to the CRS hour. I'll be your host this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Whatever.
Taggart, because he's 12 compared. And yet still old. Yes.
Wickham knows who I'm talking about. What's his name?
Not Tom McGilton.
Did
Lycan. It was not McGilton. He wasn't on here this time.
what's
I don't
his
know.
name?
What's
Wickham.
his name, Wickman?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay, Otis is now pissed because he's hungry or has to go outside, one or the other.
He's hungry.
Right.
You're hungry.
Yes.
That's how we wrap up.
All right,
that.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you
Peace
so
out.
much for joining us. Wickman, Crosby, McTaggart. Awesome. If you guys have a subject you'd like us to talk about, whether it's like specifically technical on cars or it's just our
It doesn't matter. We
opinions
won't talk about it anyway.
or whatever, yeah, just let
We'll
us
talk
know.
about it for about
We'll
3.5
start
minutes.
there,
We'll think
and
about
then
it.
we'll end with some other dumb shit that has nothing to do
Yeah.
with whatever it is I said.
We'll
Yeah.
be off on some random shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll be fine. It'll be
I'll
fine.
be out at Carlisle this upcoming week. I'll be out there Thursday through Sunday. So if you're around, stop by, say hi. I'll be at Building Y. The car will be featured out front. So I'm on a full invite for that. So provided the brick makes it out there, you can come up, see me, say hi.
Oh, come on, it'll make it. Put the bushings in it, drive
And
it.
why
It's
is he going to
fine.
be there? Why not?
Yeah.
No, it got invited.
Yeah.
That's a really nice area if you've never been over there,
Where?
Carlisle? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
especially this time of year.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Pennsylvania in 2 weeks from today, actually, for the UMI Autocross Challenge. Yes, that's what it's called.
That's what
Not-
Pittsburgh is, isn't it?
No way possible is he going to get rained on.
Who? Me?
Shut up.
You.
Shut up.
It'll be
shut
fine.
up.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right.
everybody, for tuning in. We do appreciate you guys. Yeah, we've had because of road trips, our schedule's been weirdo, but we're going to start back in on our every other Thursday here for Powershift. So tune in 2 weeks. We'll talk about something. Who
Until
knows what?
Chad moves the
May
Bowling
not
Green
know
is there
until
for
the
a
last
month.
minute. What?
Until Chad moves the Bowling Green is there for a month.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's
Don't
that.
fucking remind us.
Yeah. It's okay.
I got to suffer through that crap, too.
Yes. Yeah, but you live there. Shut
What?
up.
What,
Yeah.
Chad or being in Bowling Green?
Yeah, the whole event schedule.
Mm,
I'm there the earliest and I leave the latest. I defy anybody to.
Chevys and Fords and
Otherwise.
Mopars, oh
at
my.
least you leave.
True. That is true. All right, everybody. Thank
All
you so much for joining us. See you boys tomorrow or next time, 2 weeks from now, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Bye.
See ya.
Night, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Night.